Losing your job feels like the floor just disappeared, but what if the thing meant to catch you is also starting to crack? Most people build a side hustle as a safety net, then forget to actually secure the net itself. Here's a brutal irony. The moment you lose your primary income is the exact moment your side hustle becomes the most financially fragile thing in your life. Suddenly, every client, every invoice, every delayed payment feels like a ticking clock. Think of your side hustle like a small boat you only use on weekends when the main ship sinks. You're scrambling to sail something you never fully maintained. The first thing you need to do right now, before anything else, is separate your side income from your personal spending immediately. Open a dedicated business checking account if you haven't already, because mixing personal and hustle money during a crisis is like trying to fight a fire while also watering your garden. The confusion alone will cost you money you simply do not have to lose right now. Next, pull up every recurring subscription or tool you're paying for in that business and cut anything that isn't directly generating revenue this month. We're in triage mode. You protect the revenue generating organs first, everything else can wait. Now here's where most people panic and make the worst possible decision. They start slashing prices or taking every low-paying client out of desperation. Behavioral economists call this scarcity thinking, and it's the fastest way to devalue the very thing keeping you afloat. Instead, reach out to your 3 best existing clients this week, not to sell, just to check in and strengthen the relationship. Studies show that over 60% of freelance revenue comes from repeat clients, which means your safety net is already in your contact list. You also need to file for unemployment, even if you have side income, because in most states, partial income doesn't disqualify you from partial benefits. That combination of unemployment and hustle earnings, even temporarily, is the bridge that buys you time to think clearly. Here's a historical lesson that actually matters. Every major economic disruption, from the dot-com crash to 2008 to 2020, saw a massive spike in self-employment because chaos creates demand for flexible, specialized help. You are not swimming against the current here. If you position correctly, you might actually be swimming with it. The misconception we need to demolish is that a side hustle can't survive without the stability of a day job propping it up. What people don't realize is that the day job was often the thing stunting the hustle's growth by limiting your available hours and mental energy. The practical strategy is straightforward. Trim expenses, protect your best client relationships, document every single dollar for tax purposes, and resist the urge to make dramatic pivots under stress. Discipline in a downturn is worth more than any single brilliant idea you'll have at 2 a.m. Position size matters here too. Don't bet everything on one new client or one new platform, because diversification of your income streams is your real insurance policy. 3 clients paying $500 each is dramatically more resilient than 1 client paying $1,500. What this moment is really teaching you is that financial freedom isn't built during the good times, it's protected and proven during the hard ones. The people who come out stronger aren't the ones who had the most courage. They're the ones who had the clearest process. There's actually something quietly freeing about being forced to run your side hustle like a real business, because constraints have a funny way of burning off everything that wasn't essential anyway. You might look back at this disruption as the thing that finally made your hustle serious. Whether your job comes back next month or never does, the habits you build right now around cash flow, client relationships, and disciplined spending will define your financial life for years to come. And if you're thinking about turning this moment into something bigger, whether that means real estate investing, finding a contractor for a renovation project, or connecting with the right lender, check out our links in the description below.